Listen, all you need to do is be there. All you need to do is show up. And whatever you had to do is pretty much done. It's done. Example, I train 4 or 5 times a week. That's a lot. It's a lot on my body. It really is. It's good to have some rest here and there. But that's a little bit against the point. How am I supposed to purely go off motivation to go to a gym where I'm going to get hit and I'm going to run and just do things I don't like doing 4 or 5 times a week? It's pretty much impossible. But how do I do it? I do it by tricking my mind. I do it by just driving to the gym. I'm just going to drive to the gym. I'm going to walk inside. I'm going to say hi to my coach. I'm going to say hello to my coach. Hi, coach. Then after that, it's my decision whether I want to stay or go. Stay or go. And that's how I am able to not only motivate myself, but I guess work purely off discipline to train as often as I do. And I've seen massive results from that system, and I'm really trying to implement it into other things. Like, if you have a goal that you want to run 3 miles every day this week, I'm going to run 3 miles every day. And you don't want to run 3 miles on day 4. You're like, oh my God, I ran 9 miles this week, 3 miles every day. I'm exhausted. I need some rest. You know what you're going to do? You're just going to go outside and run 1.5 miles away. I'm going to run 1.5 miles. That's half of 3 miles. That's not that much. You're going to run 1.5 miles that way. And then when you're done, you can say, oh yes, I did it. I ran 1.5 miles. Guess what? It's 1.5 miles walk or run home. So, just strategically trick your mind into doing things that you want to do. Because a lot of what your mind, or a lot of what motivates people, is the want to avoid pain and to chase pleasure. It's just human nature. Now, luckily, we as people are able to override those more base desires and base, primitive, ways of thinking. We, with our, our prefrontal cortex, sorry if you guys actually know what that is, but, some part of your brain is able to take control of what you really want to do. It sounds kind of weird, I know, and it's your responsibility to take control. So if you really don't want to do something, or if you really do want to do something, it's your responsibility as the leader of your mind and body, to, maybe you're tricking yourself, maybe you're, finessing yourself, it doesn't really matter. But you just need to take absolute accountability and have absolute control over what you do and how you do it, and chase the goals that you want to chase, not what your base desires want to chase. Rather, chasing things like lust, just eating all the time, gluttony. Any of the 7 deadly sins are deadly for a reason. So I'd recommend staying away from them and reading your Bible.